Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And that gets them running.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Oh, he really could. Shot a goal! Hazard finds himself offside. Conte. Mkhitaryan, and there's green grass ahead of him. Nicely intercepted. There's a probing ball. Fry kept his eye on it, and he's there. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Yeah, looking tidy in possession here. And yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the... As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Into Milan, already chasing the... Now the finish! No mistake! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Barella. Inter Milan have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Martinez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stefan de Vrij. And it's Makalele. Makalele does really well to win the ball there. Martinez. And here's Hazard. Thuram. And here's the chance to counter. And Pavard. Zielinski. Chiellini calmly anticipates. Oh, he's through the middle. Gullit gets through on his own. Oh, look at the space here. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Inter Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Sommer, in the context of the game, he must save it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
A case now of complete control.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gullit. Martinez. Thuram wins the duel this time. Barella. And now the breakaway. Kante looking to penetrate opposition lines. Conte. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Azar. Good read, needed to be. Zielinski. Now it's Martinez. So what can they make of this? And that could set him on his way. Now it's Kante. Chooses to go back. Martinez. Good running, strong and purposeful. Good play on the left-hand side here. Mbappe is fouled. Makaleli. Hazard. That's really well cleared. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent it.
Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy. And now he has two. Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. The message is clear, none shall pass. It's Conte. Now the shot could be on here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Barella does really well there. He is strong. Zielinski, and he's intervened well there. Chiellini. Cannavaro. Turan. Vieira. And it's half-time here. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return. And I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Inter Milan have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts. And it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mkhitaryan. Here's Zielinski. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Pavard. Now it's Zielinski.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Decent hit! And it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get free. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's ended up in the... Can he put it away? And more! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these...
And the shots! Goal! How many
segnato al 61esimo minuto, numero 22.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's away! He's looking unstoppable! Sommer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has been cut short. Barella. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through. Correa. Barella, and they can counter here. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that has been clubbed away.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11, numero 9,
good steal.
numero
He just read
17,
it.
numero 22, Hazard. Lasciano il campo per
he's had it
il
taken
numero
off him.
19, il numero 20, il numero 23, il numero 6.
Thuram. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Thuram. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he
And the shot! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch.
Gol
Where
per
to
l'Inter.
next?
Ha segnato al
Well, I think
75esimo
we've reached
minuto.
the point when
Numero
even
13.
damage limitations
Attenzione
is no
alla
longer an
sostituzione.
option.
Oh, terrible pass. And he's lost his man here. Big chance! What a shooting chance! Sticks it away! And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's another good win of the ball. Makaleli. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Barella.
Cantona really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well timed, excellent interception. Calhanoglu. And it's Arnautovic. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Il quarto uomo indica
That's
4
been
minuti di
intercepted.
recupero.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he finish? Mkhitaryan. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Barella.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And that gets things running. That's a little off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Hazard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And they can counter here. And it's Zico. It's Zico! Just off target.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Costa Curta cuts out the pass. And that's a good ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Throw it. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And here's Hazard. Gullit. Gullit with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. Conte. And here's Mbappe. Shot! Goal! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, that's fabulous. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. It's Fernando Torres. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Really. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Vieira. Corner it is. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he's managed to get free. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Kante.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now that's well seen too. Kante at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Saliba, and it's Casemiro. Gullit. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Golden opportunity wasted.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
He's a sharp little ball here, and he's onside. The message is clear.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Oh, super ball. Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? And the ball is out of play. Back in possession and ready to go again. Cannavaro. Messi. That looks a cracking ball. Has a shot! In by Vinicius Junior. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Inter Milan are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. Here's the start of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Fernando Torres. And Torres! What a hit, the save was firm.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's Zico. Time and again they are repelled. Yeah. For Conte. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Maldini. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Oh, he's found support out
That was
wide.
lovely, that.
He's got away. No mistake. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Conte. Zico. Nicely spread. It's played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Big chance! That's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! And he is just ripping it up.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11, numero 9, numero 17, numero 22.
Can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Lasciano il campo per
Inter
il numero
Milan
19,
are at the peak
il numero
of their
20,
powers.
il
As for
numero
their
23,
opponents,
il
a long
numero
way
6.
from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
So much time and space here. And he's there to retrieve it. Picked up brilliantly. Vinicius Junior! And he's missed it.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Into Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Barella, Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi is in a really good position out wide. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Makaleli. Barella is steaming forward. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Has a goal! He hits the net! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Martinez, he's picked his way through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He has found the way through. He's made sure that's not getting through. Can he get it through? Cross into the box. Chance to shoot now. Might be danger here. And it's Vieira. Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan gets flagged offside.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
It's Mkhitaryan. Costa Curta.
Il quarto uomo indica
Good
4
read.
minuti di
That's great
recupero.
positioning, so good from him.
Can we get on to this? Goalkeeper's ball. 4 extra minutes added on. Oh, red. Nice interception. Beckham. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. This interception. His positioning was spot on. That was good alertness. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. To sum up what we've witnessed. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's got away.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind.
Great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Jim, see making a difference here.
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
It's one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nicely aimed pass. Hazard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a shade optimistic.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's Martinez. Makalele. Took the decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. The referee's awarded a free kick. Rodri. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Now it's Hazard. That is good strength. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's intervened well there. That'll be a throw.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Bastoni gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Mbappe. Makalele takes control of enemies on the move.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it...
But, oh no, what has happened here? Martinez is onto it in a flash. Davids. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Davids, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's away, and the finish! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Okazaki.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Here's a corner. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. And a header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Has another goal! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe, and he's onside. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Costa Curta going full tilt down the left. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, super find. Oh, he's found him in space, he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Perez. Still no way through. The defender here is resolute.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Bastoni. Beckenbauer.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mbappe ploughing through the middle. White. And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Inter just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Inter Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal push.
Saranno trasmessi gli orari dei treni speciali.
Here we go again. And he cuts out the supply.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Maldini. Perez.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Now it's Hazard. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Hazard looking to run onto it.
Inter making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Maldini. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Short changes him with that pass. White. Looking for the runner. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Into Milan, has the
L'affluenza di
chance to go
quest'oggi
the
è
other
di
way.
80.607 spettatori.
Oh, that's fabulous. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Hazard. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Have a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, outsmarted him this time. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. The message is clear, none shall pass. Mbappe! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. Barella! Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear...
Cantona! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's cut it out. He's ended up in no man's land. And here's Mkhitaryan. The most accurate pass. Perez.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's certainly onside here.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
He's had it taken off him. Cantona. That's been won straight back. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That's a little off target. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Thuram cuts out the pass. No way through. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Now it's Martinez. Oh, they could break here. He is through here. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Look at the space here. Decent hit! No mistake! And what a climax we have here!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Inter Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
We expected better, and so did he. He's headed upfield.
Inter have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. So that's it, it is all over. Inter Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Inter really...